In this episode of the Oprah podcast, Caroline Darian shares her story as she discusses the shocking revelations surrounding her father, Dominique Pélicot, and the subsequent trial that exposed years of abuse. Caroline reflects on the unimaginable ordeal her family endured and the impact it has had on her life. The conversation begins with Caroline recounting the moment her mother, Gisèle, called her on November 2nd, 2020, to reveal the horrifying truth about her father. Gisèle had been summoned to the police station under the pretense of discussing her husband's case, where he had been arrested for filming up women's skirts in a supermarket. Instead, she learned that for nearly a decade, Dominique had been drugging and raping her, as well as inviting over 70 men to assault her while she was unconscious. The police discovered over 20,000 photos and videos on Dominique's devices, including a folder labeled Abuse. This shocking revelation shattered Caroline's perception of her family and her father, whom she had always believed to be a loving and devoted man. Caroline describes the emotional turmoil that followed this discovery. She and her brothers, David and Florian, were forced to confront the reality of their father's actions and the betrayal of their mother. Caroline's relationship with her mother became strained as they both struggled to process the trauma. Gisèle, initially in denial, found it difficult to accept the full extent of her husband's betrayal, which created tension within the family. Caroline expresses her admiration for her mother's courage in standing up against the shame associated with the abuse, emphasizing that shame must change sides. The podcast delves into the details of the trial, which became one of the most shocking rape cases in modern French history. Gisèle bravely testified against her husband, waiving her right to anonymity to raise awareness about the issue of chemical submission and to support other victims. Caroline highlights the importance of her mother's decision to make their story public, as it serves as a beacon of hope for other survivors. The trial revealed the extent of Dominique's manipulation and the complicity of the men who participated in the abuse, many of whom were respected members of the community. Throughout the interview, Caroline reflects on the personal toll this experience has taken on her mental health. She describes her struggle with post-traumatic stress disorder and the feelings of abandonment and betrayal she experienced after learning the truth about her father. The emotional weight of reconciling her childhood memories with the reality of her father's actions has been a significant challenge. Caroline emphasizes the importance of speaking out and sharing her story as a means of healing and reclaiming her identity. In response to her family's ordeal, Caroline has launched a movement called Stop Chemical Submission, Don't Put Me Under. This initiative aims to raise awareness about the dangers of drug-facilitated sexual assault and to advocate for better training among medical professionals to recognize the signs of chemical submission. Caroline's mission is to empower victims to come forward and seek help, emphasizing that they are not alone and that their voices matter. Caroline acknowledges the vital role that her husband and son play in her healing process. Their support has been instrumental in helping her navigate the aftermath of the trial and the emotional fallout from her father's actions. She emphasizes the importance of surrounding oneself with a supportive community and the need for open conversations about abuse and trauma. As the interview concludes, Caroline reflects on her journey of healing. While she acknowledges that she may never fully heal from the trauma, she is committed to moving forward and creating a positive life for herself and her family. She encourages others who have experienced similar trauma to speak out and seek support, reinforcing the message that they are not defined by their experiences.